Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are in the world. Welcome. This is going to be a daily message here for the next 24 hours from whenever you happen to see it. I am labeling it as a message for March 18th because where I am, I'm posting it in time for the 18th. You may be in a different time zone. You may not see this video for a few days or weeks or whatever the case. So I'm setting the intention this be a message for the next 24 hours whenever you happen to see it. Happy birthday to all the March 18th babies out there. And happy birthday to you if it happens to be your birthday on whatever random day you may stumble upon this video. The card we have coming up here today for the collective is this one right here, the Nine of Pentacles. This can come up in a few different ways. So let's move the camera just a little bit closer here and we'll go over it. Nine of Pentacles is very positive. Traditionally, it can mean that we're coming into a time of financial independence, successful self-employment, all those wonderful things having to do with money and good things happening financially. Nine of Pentacles can also be a card that comes up when there could be some kind of a secret admirer, maybe not so secret, because with the Nine of Pentacles, you may notice that you seem to have caught somebody's eye. This could be romantic. This could be in a work situation. Maybe you notice like the supervisors or the higher ups are noticing you, but nobody's coming to you. Nobody's saying anything. And you're like, I feel like they're looking at me and they're talking about me. Or they're having me do this and they're having me do that, but nobody's telling me anything. Nine of Pentacles can come up when you have caught favor in somebody's eye. You've left a positive impression, whether it's career, romance, whatever. And they're just kind of laying back here and they're observing because they feel like, okay, there's a lot of potential here. I'm really impressed with this person. I think there's a lot of potential here. I think there's a lot of promise for the future. But let me just observe this person and let me make sure I understand them well. Let me make sure I have a good idea of their character. Let me make sure I know who this person is when they think nobody's looking. So there could be like an examination period where they're gathering this information before making a move, before taking a step forward, before going like into making you an offer, of a promotion or project or dating or whatever the case is. So sometimes Nine of Pentacles can come up in this way. Nine of Pentacles also has a lot of symbolism here in this card. In a lot of decks, when you see the Nine of Pentacles, the woman has that bird glove on and the bird is sitting on her finger. And we're like, what's going on? Is she a bird catcher? Is she a bird trainer? Did she make all this money training birds? Like, what is this? And so there's symbolism here. The bird is meant to symbolize anxiety. Anxiety, worry, self-judgments, drama, chaos in our life, that monkey mind. And the Nine of Pentacles is stability and security. And the garden is being able to enjoy the fruits of our labor, being in our leisure time. And so all of these symbols come together to tell us that success is coming through managing anxiety. That once she was able to get that monkey mind under control and not think about the distractions and the chaos in the world around her outside or in the personal life, and once she was able to get control of her anxiety, she began to experience success. She began to produce quality. She began to be paid for that quality. And she began to have time for self-care, where she can go and she can focus on, okay, what's been troubling me? What's been worrying me? We may never be completely and totally rid of our anxiety or our worries or our concerns, but we can get them under control to where, when we're working, we're focusing on work or projects or the things that we're trying to make happen. And then when we're not working or focusing on our projects, we can take time to check in with ourselves. What do I need? What's going to be soothing for me? What's going to be comforting for me? Oh, you know what? A massage sounds great. Ooh, a pedicure sounds lovely. I'm going to go grab a cup of coffee and a croissant and just sit there and do nothing. I'm going to just go to the park and or go for a hike or go swimming or whatever it is that you're wanting to do in your leisure time, and just kind of managing the anxiety, processing what you need to process, and finding success in this way. So sometimes the Knight of Pentacles comes up to tell me you may be resurrecting something that failed in the past, because that chaos, the problems, the worries, got in the way. They got in the way, and now, because you're getting it under control, this time around you can expect for this to succeed. Whether it's a romantic relationship, a work project, getting a promotion, moving up in your career, whatever the case. In the past, it wasn't successful. This time it will be successful because you're getting that anxiety under control. You might want to check out your weekly forecasts if you haven't already. Those are linked in the description. Weekly forecasts for the week ahead are going to be popping up around 3 p.m. Pacific time tomorrow, or actually the 18th. It's the 17th when I'm recording this. So on the day that you're watching this around, or what, you might not be watching it on the day, you know what I'm saying, 18th. On the 18th around 3 p.m. you'll have the weekly forecast for the following week popping up. Love readings for April are up. I'm super proud of myself that I got them up significantly in advance. I thank you all for my for your patience and my posting schedule. We're getting consistency here again, but I thank you all for receiving the message. If you'd like to schedule a private reading with me, link in the description. That will take you to my scheduling page, calendly.com/amethystangelite. Hope you all have a wonderful day ahead. Take care and be well, my darlings.